Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse. As today they take on the Foxboro Warriors out of the Hockabach. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera on a nice sunny spring day, and we are ready for Boys Varsity Lacrosse. The Hillers 2-5, Foxboro is 3-5 on the season. The Hillers in their white jerseys working right to left across your screen, and we are underway as winning the face-off is Anthony Sullum for Foxboro as they work up the far side. Temperatures in the mid-50s today. Sunny day, as you could tell out there on the turf. The Hillers looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. Foxboro looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. One of those streaks will be snapped here today. More than likely. Of course, you couldn't always get the tie. Sullum moving in. Foxboro trying to get it in front of the net. Pass wide of John Sacchetti. It's going to be Hiller ball. Putting it into play, Whitey and Tosca. He'll fling it to Nate Burns, who's in net today for the Hillers. For Foxboro, looks like you have Adam Adechi in net. Hillers moving it around in the attack zone. Along the near side, pass up to Sanda. Now to Champlin. He'll get it over to the right side of McPherson. The Hillers have put together a very tough schedule this season, playing a lot of elite lacrosse programs in their non-league games, as Coach Sullivan likes to do, and make sure his team's nice and battle-tested. Trying to move in, Owen Champlin. They played Minnechaug this past Saturday, lost that game 12-6. And they are looking to get back in the win column here today. That shot's going to be wide from Sanda to the back line. Goes 17 for the Hillers. We'll have to get a name on him. Not listed on the roster. Save in net by Adechi as Foxboro moves it up the field. Foxboro looking to attack. With it is Cam Doleski. Now in the center circle, passing it up is Ryan Cotter. And shot there, good save. That from Michael McCabe. Owen Kelly's wearing number 17 for the Hillers. Probably a early season call-up. With possession behind the net is Del Ponte. Gets it out to Champlin. Looking for a shot here, McPherson. Over to Sanda. Now along the far side. Champlin passes it up. They'll go around the net again, try to open things up. Goodman with it. Back to McPherson he goes. McPherson looking to move in. There's a shot and a save. Owen Champlin on the shot. Dechi able to net that one. Here comes Foxboro. Along the near side, Jack Sullivan. And now here comes Sullum. Gets it back out in front. Looking to approach is Sacchetti. Sacchetti flings it back to Doleski. Now near side over to Cotter. Cotter trying to move in. Behind the net to Sullum. Sullum taking some hits there as he moves in, trying to force his way in front. Sacchetti with it. Gets it over to Cotter. Loose ball, picked up by Foxboro. Retrieved by Dulesky. And he'll fling that one wide. Hiller ball. 5 minutes into this first quarter. Hiller's looking to move it upfield quickly. Del Ponte with it. Goodman along the near side. Out to McPherson. We're starting to see the Hillers take on Foxboro in a good amount of sports. Becoming a nice Hockomock TVL rivalry. McPherson moves it around. The Hillers going to be patient with their shots. Ponte trying to bring it out. Sanda goes near side to Goodman. Behind the net, Del Ponte. Del Ponte looking to move in. Hiller's just waiting for that right opportunity. Sanda with it. He looks like he might try to rush in here. Takes it in, brings it back out. Nice pass over to Champlin out in front. On the far side now. Goes behind the net. It's Owen Kelly behind the net. Out in front, shot. And it is wide by Champlin. Hillers get to the back line to maintain possession. Del Ponte gets it out. Sanda along the far side. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in this opening quarter. Champlin with it. Now McPherson. They're going to just keep moving it around, try to find that opening. Looking to approach Sanda. Gets it behind the net. Kelly. Going to take it around. Ponte over to Champlin. McPherson. Looking for the angle. Champlin out to McPherson. Sanda with the shot. It's wide. Hillers going to maintain possession. We have a slash call against Foxboro. Anthony Sullum will head to the sidelines for the next minute. Foxboro man short for a minute. Hillers with a big opportunity here. Pass out by Sanda. Down in front, Bodette. On the near side, it's Goodman. Del Ponte. Out in front, back to Del Ponte, give and go. Looking for a shot, and he puts it in. Luke Bodette. Luke Bodette makes it 1-0 Hillers. They take advantage of the power play opportunity to make it 1-0. So Pelty taken off the board as the Hillers take advantage of the shorthanded situation for Foxboro. 3:33 left to go. Here comes Foxboro. Out in front, shot. Good save. Great save by Burns. Ryan Cotter just had a nice open look. Burns flings it up to Yoakum. Now trying to close in is Goodman. Hillers subbing in some players. Bodette with it. Correction, Sanda with it. Now Bodette with it. Back to Sanda. Gets it over to Kelly. He'll go behind the net. Del Ponte having a little bit of trouble gathering it up. He ran out of play. Foxboro ball. Just under 2.5 minutes left to go here in quarter number one. A 1-0 Hiller lead. Foxboro looking for the equalizer. Sullum working up the near side. Over to Noon. Closing in. Takes the shot. Great save by Burns. Played that one off the leg. That was a beauty of a save. To McKelly. Goes behind the net. Del Ponte rushing in. Puts it in. 2-0 Hillers. That was just a beauty of a pass and a beauty of a shot by Logan Del Ponte. The score comes at 1:39 left to go in the first quarter. Behind the net. Del Ponte rushing in. On the face-off for the Hillers, Will Rockwell. He'll go up against Anthony Sullum. Well, we have a false start on Foxboro. It's going to be Hiller ball. Hillers with yet another opportunity here with 1:39 left to go in the first. Bodette. Near side to Sanda. He'll ring it around the net. Del Ponte along the far side. Closing in. Gets it out. Good pass to Sanda. Sent over by Bodette. Del Ponte trying to fling it in there and sends it wide. Foxboro ball. We've hit the minute mark of this first quarter. Pass up the far side over to Stapleton. Out of play it goes. Hillers get it back with 52 seconds. Well, they'll move it upfield quick and see if they can get a last-second shot off. On the far side, Prefontaine. Behind the net, that's Goodman. Their side, Sanda sends it out. Del Ponte. "20 seconds left now. Del Ponte gets it over. Bodette thought about it. Out in front, and off a defender it goes. Owen Kelly with the shot attempt. 5 seconds left. And Foxboro likely going to just let the clock run out here. And that'll do it for the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 2, the Foxboro Warriors nothing. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second quarter. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call. Joe Frackleton on camera. A 2-0 lead for the Hillers as we enter the second quarter. We have switched sides. Hillers going to work left to right across your screen. Foxboro moving it up the far side. Cotter with it. Out in front, loose ball. And the Hillers have it. It was picked up by Cole Carney. Good retrieval there for the Hillers. And Coach Sullivan wants a timeout. Timeout on the field. 11:22 left to go here in the second quarter. Hillers leading Foxboro 2-0. And while we have a moment, we'll keep things right here. And remind you, for Hopkinton Hillers varsity sports home games, you can catch the large majority of them right here live on HCAM this week. We have a whole slew of games for you. Today we're at Boys Lacrosse against Foxboro on Wednesday, April 26th. We'll be back here for Girls Lacrosse against Dedham. Then on Friday, Boys Lacrosse hosts Bellingham. And then Saturday, we have some Saturday afternoon softball as the Hillers take on Newton North. All live right here on HCAM. And also it is town election season. Coming up on HCAM this week, we have Meet the Candidates Night this Wednesday at 7 p.m. And we'll have the HCAM contested races debates this Friday at 7 p.m. One contested race this year, that being school committee. You can catch the Meet the Candidates Night Wednesday at 7 and the debates Friday night at 7 p.m. live on HCAM. We continue on in the second quarter off the timeout. 11:22 left to go. The Hillers leading 2-0. Nice sunny day here at Hopkinton High School. A little breezy, but not too bad. Hillers with possession. Santa pops it in from the far side. Champlin with it. Now to Bodette. Back to Sanda. Bodette. And it's a save. Good save there by Adam Adeshi, the goalkeeper, the senior. Junior. I only see 3 seniors listed on the Foxboro roster. Very young team. Looking to close in, Sullum. Up the far side he goes. Sullum being chased around by Carney. Gets it out. Now Connor Noon with it. And runs into traffic, loose ball. Hillers recover. Carney again with the recovery. Hillers working up the far side. Proventure with it. Gets it over to the keeper. He'll fling it out. Battle for it along the sidelines. Out of play it goes. It's going to go to Foxboro. Foxboro looking to get that 0 off the scoreboard. Cotter gets it out in front. Daleski. Over to Cotter. Back to Daleski, working along the far side. Around the net they go. Bringing it out is Sacchetti. We're going to have a delayed call. It's likely going to be against the Hillers. Closing in. Shot and a save by Burns. Another impressive save off the Ryan Cotter shot. We're going to get a slash call against Proventure. So he'll take a knee for a minute, and the Hillers will be shorthanded. Taking it in for Foxboro, Cooper Noon. Connor Noon, rather. Noon. Gets it out in front, and that shot, was that off the net or off the keeper? It was Sullum on the shot. Foxboro maintains possession. Tough to see that white ball sometimes when it's nice and bright out like today. Stapleton gets it over. There's a shot, deflected and picked up by the keeper, Nate Burns. He's been doing a great job in net today. He's come up with a lot of big saves. Hillers coming up the far side. Racing his way up, D. McKelly. Gets it behind the net. The Hiller penalty has a springtime allergies. We have laundry on the field. We're going to be getting another call shortly. Apologies for that, folks, as there's a shot, and it's put in by Dylan Prefontaine. Dylan Prefontaine cuts his way in and makes it 3-0 with 7:50 left to go here in the second quarter. There's a nice shot there by Prefontaine, and the Hillers rolling along here in this first half. Loose ball. Foxboro has it. Picked up by Sullum. Sullum along the far sideline. Gets it over to Sacchetti. Looks like we're going to get a Foxboro timeout. 7:22 left to go. Hillers leading Foxboro 3-0 on HCAM. Off the Foxboro timeout, ready to continue on. 7:22 left to go in the second quarter. 3-0 Hiller lead. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Joe Frackleton on camera, and we are ready to continue on. Foxboro with possession along the far side. Some good defense there. Sends it over, and a great save by Burns. That was a beauty of a pass by Nunes Aketi. Try to sneak in the shot, and Burns turns around and able to scoop it up with the net. Tremendous save. Out in front for the Hillers now. And that was wide by Owen Kelly. Hillers had a nice look there. I'm not sure if it just kind of fell out of his net or if he was able to get that shot off, or it may have been deflected. Foxboro working up the far side. Sullum sends it behind the net. Looking to bring it out. It's Waller. And loose ball, battle for it. Foxboro maintains, picked up by Noon. Takes the shot, and another tremendous save there by Nate Burns. The Hiller goaltending has really been the story of the game so far. Battle for it. Hillers have it. Picked up by Prefontaine. With it now is Champlin. Behind the net, Del Ponte. Out to Champlin. Now Bodette. Near side, Sanda. Out in front, and it's intercepted. Knocked back down. Still a battle for it. It's knocked loose once again. Who's going to come up with it? Having all kinds of troubles there, and the Hillers have it. Owen Kelly picks it up. Yeah, that was a good battle for that loose ball. Just under 5 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Hillers off to a 3-0 lead. Looking for more. Sanda. Gets it over Kelly behind the net. Del Ponte scoots it out. Sanda with a shot, it's wide. Hillers will maintain possession. Del Ponte gets it out. Out in front and wide there by Bodette. Hillers keep the ball. Gets it over. Hillers looking for the opening. On the far side, Champlin. Now with it, Goodman. Ball gets out. It's going to go Foxboro's way. Looking to work his way up is Sullum. Gets it back over to Noon. Noon trying to get around the defender, out in front. It's Stileski with it. Gets it over to Sacchetti. Out in front, takes the shot. It's wide. It'll go Hiller's way. Nate Burns getting to that back line first. Good move by the goalkeeper. Here comes D. McKelly. He'll work it up. Sanda. It's it over to McPherson. 2:40 and counting left to go here in the second quarter. Along the near side, Bodette. Out in front, Del Ponte closing in. And we'll bounce it in front of the net and over. It stays with the Hillers. Hillers working it around. Bodette doing battle with Josiah Lewis. Knocked down. Still loose. And Foxboro keeps it. Collected by Jack Sullivan as the Warriors approach the attack zone. With it is Aiden Waller. Now they're going to move it around. Noon gets it over. And that was a great shot there by Noon, able to strike it through. A 3-1 game. Foxboro was on the board at 1:35 left to go in the second quarter. Will Rockwell up against Anthony Sullum on the faceoff. Loose ball. Hillers have it. Picked up by Carney. Coach Sullivan wants a timeout. 1:27 left to go in the second quarter. It is the Hillers 3, Foxboro 1. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Off the timeout, 1:27 left to go in the first half. 3-1 Hiller lead. As they are looking for a late goal here in the second quarter. John Sanda with it. Gets it over to Ian Tosca. Bodette along the near side. Oh, nearly intercepted there. Santa just able to scoop it up. Bodette gets it out. Shot wide by Ian Tosca. Stays with the Hillers. Just under a minute left. Del Ponte takes it in at the 59-second mark. Out in front. And that shot wide by Ian Tosca. It'll go to Foxboro. Foxboro working it up the field. Sacchetti with it. Now along the center, Sullum. 35 seconds and counting left to go. And we'll get a timeout call by Foxboro. 33 seconds left. Hillers lead it 3-1 on HCAM. Off the timeout, 33 seconds left to go. 3-1 Hillers lead here in the second quarter. Hillers looking for their first win after losing their last four. They're 2-5 overall. Foxboro 3-5. Whole lot of lacrosse left, however. Foxboro has it off the timeout. Sullum will put it into play. There's a shot wide by Noon. Stays with Foxboro. 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Sullum with it.
Hey, the clock!
Closing in and puts it in. Anthony Sullum makes it 3-2. Well, they started the clock a little late. That's why there's a bit of a commotion down there. But even if they started on time, that goal certainly would have went through. But they're going to straighten out the clock and probably take some seconds off of it. Or maybe not. I believe the officials keep time anyway, and that's the most important timer for the match. Probably should be about 10 seconds left. Hiller is working it up into Foxboro territory. And it'll get by Kelly. And 4 seconds left on the clock. And that pass intercepted, and that'll do it for the first half. After one half of play, it is the Hopkinton Hillers 3, the Foxboro Warriors 2. We got a good battle as the Hockomock and TVL clash in this one. You are tuned in to Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second half. Very competitive first half. The Hillers outscored Foxboro in the first quarter 2-0. In the second quarter, it was Foxboro outscoring the Hillers 2-1. And right now we sit at 3-2. Hillers leading. Hillers in their white jerseys will be working right to left across your screen. Number 7, Will Rockwell, set for the face-off up against Anthony Sullum for Foxboro. Good battle for it. Hillers have it. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Joe Frackleton on camera as we start this second half. The Hillers trying to get their first win in about a couple of weeks. They lost their last 4. Foxboro has lost their last 2 as we get a turnover. Finn Stapleton takes it away. Rushing up the field, takes the shot. It's wide. And it's going to stay with Foxboro. Connor Noon takes it in. Noon trying to squeeze in there. Nice backhanded pass, and it's put in. That was a great feed by Noon, and Aiden Waller gets the job done, and we are knotted up at 3 apiece. That score comes at 11:19 left in the third quarter. We have ourselves a tie game. Will Rockwell up against Cam Dulesky. I think this is a very even matchup with these two programs. These two programs have lost a lot of senior talent after last season. Younger programs at the moment. Picked up by Joe Doyle. Here goes Bodette. Takes a couple whacks. Fires it over to the far side of Owen Kelly. Cross to Del Ponte. Hillers have been quiet scoring-wise for quite a while. Last goal was at 7:50 left in the second quarter. That was their one and only goal that quarter. Bodette with it. Gets it back to Del Ponte. Near side, Champlin. Out in front, and putting it in is Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly retakes the lead for the Hillers. Comes at 10:17 left to go in the third. Will Rockwell up against Anthony Sullum. Foxboro scoops it up. Back to the keeper, Adeshi. With it coming up the near side, Sullum. Anthony Sullum, a junior for Foxboro. Looking to bring it around. Rips the shot. Great save. I think that went off the post. Stays with Foxboro. Here comes Noon. Out in front and popped in. John Sacchetti. We have ourselves a battle here. They'll make it 4-4 with 9:20 left to go in the third quarter. Well, this is very much anyone's game as Foxboro has retied it. Good battle here. Good battle for it. Trying to take it up for Foxboro. Cotter, he is contested. On the far side. Killers have it. It's picked up. by Kelly. And it'll go back to Foxboro. Jaden Jean will put it into play. Cotter bringing it up. Along the far side. Gets it over to Sullum. Around the defender. Sullum matched up with Ian Tosca. Brings it out, and we're going to have a flag. I think we're going to get a slash call. Will indeed be a slash call. It's against Cole Carney. So Foxboro with a big chance here to take their first lead of the day. Eight minutes, 11 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Taking it in, Connor Noon. Out in front, shot wide by Finn Stapleton. It'll stay with Foxboro. Brings it around and rings it in. Connor Noon. Foxboro has their first lead of the day. They're up 5-4 with 7:56 left to go in the third quarter. Taking advantage of the power play opportunity, shorthanded situation for the Hillers. Cam Dulesky matched up with Will Rockwell. Hillers have it. Big win in the face-off circle. Hillers needed this possession. Over to Bodette. Now Del Ponte. Back to Bodette. 7.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Long way to go in this neck-and-neck battle. Sanda swats it out to Del Ponte. Closing in, and just misses the opportunity in front for Owen Kelly. Here comes Foxboro. Adeshi up to Waller. Aiden Waller looking to close in. Takes it. Good save by Burns. Picked up by ProVenture. Burns flings it up. Hicks with it. Braden Hicks gets it over. And there's a shot deflected. Picked up. And a save. Here comes Foxboro. Well, the Hillers are trying to create mayhem in front of the net with DeMcKelly and others. And some good goaltending and defense there. Hillers get it back. Behind the net, Bodette. On the far side, Kelly gets it over to Del Ponte. Hillers looking to retie the game. Godette to Del Ponte. Looking to close in. Rushing in, takes it, and it's a save. Good save there by Adeshi. And might have a call here. Slashing call against Foxboro. It'll go against Anthony Sullum. So the Hillers now with a huge opportunity. Foxboro going to be shorthanded for the next minute. Cooper Goodman looking to take it in from the near side. Bodette. And Del Ponte takes a shot, scooped up. Foxboro with a good stand there, has a big chance to burn the shorthanded situation. Cotter working his way up the near side. Timeout called by Foxboro. 4:53 left to go in the third quarter. Foxboro leading the Hillers 5-4 on HCAM. Welcome back in to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. Foxboro currently shorthanded, but with possession off the timeout. Noon with it. He's knocked down. We're going to get a penalty. This is likely going to leave the Hillers shorthanded. It's going to be a cross-checking call against Whitey and Tosca. He'll take a knee for a minute. So right now we're at even strength for the next 16 seconds. Then Foxboro will have the man advantage. Noon out in front, shot in! Just a perfect feed to Finn Stapleton. A 6-4 Foxboro lead at 4:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Some clarification over the penalty call earlier, given by the official to the coaches. 6-4 Foxboro lead, 4:33 left to go. Good battle for it. Gonna go to Foxboro. Cam Dulesky with it. Trying to close in. We're going to get a penalty. Push for possession. That's going to be a 30-second technical. It's going to be against Joe Doyle. This game getting more and more physical as it moves on. Noon with it. Foxboro with a huge opportunity here to start to take a little control of the game as they are up 6-4. And a nice save by Burns off the Finn Stapleton shot. Foxboro gets it back. Stapleton gonna get a call. Delayed penalty incoming. Closing in wide by Sacchetti. It's going to be against the Hillers for a slash against Braden Hicks. Or actually, hold on. It might be against ProVenture. It'll be against ProVenture. We'll take a knee for a minute. Bringing it in for Foxboro, Connor Noon. Scoots it out. Hillers short-handed, 45 seconds and counting. 3:19 left in the third quarter. That shot bounced by Sacchetti out of play. It'll stay with Foxboro. Noon takes it in. Working against Steve McKelly. Takes it, and a great save there by Nate Burns. I'll tell you, the goaltending of Nate Burns has kept the Hillers in this game. He has been tremendous in net. Picked up by Foxboro. Closing in. Shot, another tremendous save off the Ryan Cotter shot. Hillers need to somehow maintain possession. And they need to get something going of their own. Along the far side with it, Del Ponte. Sanda. Over to McPherson. Back to Sanda. Along the near side, Champlin gets it out. Del Ponte goes far side of Bodette. There's Champlin closing in, takes it back out. Out in front, swiped wide by Jake Garan. Correction, that was 15, Cooper Goodman. Foxboro working it up the field along the far side. Foxboro going to take their time with it in this final minute and a half of the third quarter. Sullum. Foxboro subbing in. Over to Waller. Back to Sullum. Just under a minute left to go in the third quarter. Foxboro up 6-4. Sacchetti. Puts it behind the net. Cotter. Looking to work his way in. Flings it behind. Sacchetti looking for an opening. Just under 30 seconds left of the quarter. Sullivan with it, and he pops it in. Puts on the moves and scoots it through. 7-4 Foxboro. The score comes at 20 seconds left of the third quarter. Twenty seconds left in the quarter. Foxboro with possession. Working their way up the field. Pass up by Daleski. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Well, the Hillers going to have some work to do as they trail at 7-4, but a whole nother quarter left to play. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the fourth quarter. 12 minutes on the clock. Foxboro leading the Hillers 7-4. As we enter the final quarter, Foxboro starts off with possession, working right to left across your screen. As they win the face-off. It was a dominated third quarter by Foxboro. They outscored the Hillers 5-1. And they're going to get another one here. Ryan Cotter bursts through and pops it in. Foxboro looking to pull away and snap their two-game losing streak. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera here at the start of this fourth quarter, and just like that, it's 8-4 Foxboro. Hillers will have their work cut out for them. Will Rockwell in the face-off circle. Good battle for it. Picked up by Sullum. Looking to close in. Takes it, and that is in. And it's all Foxboro. Nine to 4 at 11:26 left to go. Foxboro adds two more goals in the first 34 seconds of this fourth quarter. Champlin against Daleski for the face-off. Well, Foxboro, they've just done a great job at maintaining their possessions and taking advantage of those open looks and some great shots as well by this Foxboro team. We'll find out now if the Hillers can respond. Del Ponte with it. I think on some of the possessions, the Hillers just taking too long to try to rip a shot in. Obviously, you want to wait to the right moment to find an open look, but you got to move it along a little quicker, especially now that you're down 5. And I'm sure they will. Here's a shot, and it's deflected. Good shot by Del Ponte, but a great save by Adeshi. Foxboro working in the attack zone. The Hillers get it back. Along the far side we go. As Champlin was trying to take it up. I believe he stepped out. We're going to have a penalty. It's going to be a slash against Foxboro. Michael McCabe, the guilty party. So the Hillers will have the man advantage for the next minute. Del Ponte. Champlin. With it is Sanda. Over to McPherson. Centering pass to Bodette. And that shot just wide from McPherson. Stays with the Hillers. .36 seconds left on the penalty. Shot and a save. Luke Bodette on the shot. Another great save by Adeshi. Here comes Foxboro quickly upfield. Noon with it. Now behind the net is Sullum. Foxboro going to be able to burn off the penalty. Waller over to Cotter. Looking to approach. We're going to have another penalty call. Flag on the far side of the field. Loose ball out in front. Now we'll get the whistle. I believe it's probably going to be against the Hillers. Clock stopped at 8 minutes, 50 seconds left. All right, so it's going to be against Logan Del Ponte. 2 1-minute calls, slash and unnecessary roughness. So he's out for the next 2 minutes. So Foxboro will have the man advantage for each of the 2 minutes. Soon as the first minute expires, the second minute will go into effect. Well, the Hillers probably a little frustrated after leading at the half, and Foxboro has really dominated in this second half. And just some talk amongst the coaches and officials, trying to straighten things out. So just clarification about the penalty. Essentially, it's two different calls, and each will last a minute, and it'll be a 2-minute penalty overall on Del Ponte. I believe the rule is, since it's two separate calls, Foxboro is supposed to have the man advantage for each of the minutes. And they are going to look to add on to their lead here. Foxboro in no real rush, up by 5. And it looks like Finn Stapleton just kind of hanging on to the ball right now. As Bodette was slowly creeping in, he passes it over. I think the Foxboro strategy here is hang on to that ball, burn the clock, and wait for them to rush in. Trying to get in there, Ian Tosca. Yeah, they're burning the clock. Approaching 7.5 minutes left to go. Now they're going to try to rush in. Can't say I've seen that too many times. Closing in. Shot. Popped in. John Sacchetti. All Foxboro in the second half. 10-4 lead for Foxboro. 7:18 left in the game. Will Rockwell in the center circle up against Anthony Sullum. Loose ball. Picked up by Sullum. Foxboro going to take their time here. They're going to make the Hillers work to try to get those turnovers. In Foxboro, they have been in control really this entire second half as that shot's wide. It'll go to the Hillers. Getting to the back line was Joe Doyle. And it looks like we may have an injury on the field. Clock stopped at 6:44 left to go. Foxboro leading 10-4. We'll step aside on HCAM. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Off the injury stoppage, Anthony Sullum a little shooken up, but appears to be okay. He's walking under his own power, so that's certainly good to see. 10-4 Foxboro lead, 6:44 left to go. Hillers with the ball. Along the far side. McCabe with it. Being watched by Jamplin. And side out Foxboro. Hillers get it back. Hillers need to move. Here comes Ian Tosca. Timeout called by the Hillers. 6:12 left to go in this fourth quarter. Foxboro leading it 10-4. Can the Hillers get back into it? We'll find out next on HCAM. Off the timeout, 6 minutes, 12 seconds left to go. Hillers will have the ball. Luke Bodette with it. Bodette brings it into play. Hillers going to try to score a quick goal here more than likely. Those timeout calls a lot. They're drawing up a strategy for that particular offensive possession. Let's see what the Hillers do here. Sanda closing in, and it's wide, and the Hillers are to the back line. Champlin takes it in. Over to Kelly. Bodette out in front. Del Ponte. Gets it over Sanda. Champlin. Gets it back over to Del Ponte. And that shot will be turned away by Adeshi. Approaching 5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Foxboro in charge, up 10-4. Cotter. Ooh, has the net knocked out. Hiller's going to get a turnover. So we get the sun glaring onto the turf. Stays with the Hillers, working along the far side. Hillers looking for a quick score. Yeah, the Hillers last season did have a couple impressive comebacks, so you never know. There's a shot wide by Bodette. And here comes Kelly out in front, loose ball. Good battle for it. And it's collected by Foxboro. The keeper, Adeshi, with it, flings it up. And getting physical here along the near side. It's going Hiller's way. Oh, wait, hold on. Foxboro ball. Sketty with it. Just under 4 minutes left. Foxboro going to try to hang on to it here. Burn some clock. It's going Hiller's way. Gets it up to Proventure. Now over to Bodette. Well, that was Sanda, rather. Sanda with it. Bodette cutting across in front of the net. Now Del Ponte. Champlin. Hiller's going to look to work quickly here. Kelly. Sanda trying to scoot it through. It's knocked down. Foxboro gets it back. And the Hiller's going to get it back. And now it's re-intercepted by Foxboro. Turnover galore here in the last minute or so. Foxboro going to take a timeout. 2:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. It is Foxboro 10, the Hillers 4. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Off the timeout, 2:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 10-4 Foxboro lead as they look to snap a little two-game skid. Foxboro with possession, and they're on Operation Burn Clock. This is Deshi, the keeper, taking it way out. Closing in. That was risky. We're going to get a flag. It's going to be a cross check, I think. Maybe they're trying to get the keeper to score a goal. It's going to be against Dylan Prefontaine, a 2-minute unnecessary roughness call. I think that was more of a frustration kind of penalty. Off we go. Foxboro looking to close this one out and secure the win. Cabe with it. Well, the key to Foxboro's success in the second half was really just dominating possessions. Obviously, they did very well shooting-wise, but they were able to just hang on to the ball and control the flow of the game. Good save there by Nate Burns. Hillers had trouble drawing some turnovers and trouble maintaining their own possessions. Loose ball. And we're going to get a call here, I think. Cross check against Foxboro. Against Cam Dulesky. So we're at even strength and with a minute and a half left. Hillers looking for that opening. Playing for pride at this point. Looking to close in. Bodette. Knocked loose. Ball on the ground. Del Ponte picks it up. Under a minute left. Out in front, shot in. Hillers get a goal. Cooper Goodman makes it 10-5. The score comes at 48 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. Foxboro will now have the man advantage. We're at even strength prior due to the penalty on each side that canceled each other out. Picked up by the Hillers. Here comes Proventure. Moves it up to Del Ponte. Over to Sanda. 30 seconds and counting left to go. Their side, Champlin. Gets it over. Out in front, Sanda closing in. Bounces it in front. Here's get to the back line. 7 seconds left. Del Ponte puts it into play. Out in front, that shot high by Sanda, and that'll do it. Foxboro going to take the win, 10-5. Pretty impressive come-from-behind victory for Foxboro. They're trailing 3-2 at the half, but they dominated the second half, outscored the Hillers 8-2, and take it 10-5. Foxboro now 4-5 on the season. The Hillers fall to 2-6. Two young programs with bright futures. Good battle out there today. Tough physical game, but Foxboro gets the best here today as they were just able to outplay this Hiller team and hang on to their possessions a little more and get some great shots off. So the Warriors getting the victory here today by a final score of 10-5. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse. We thank you for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.